Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Dr. Bernie Fershpan. I'm the vice chair here at the Holocaust Memorial and Tolerance Center of Nassau County. And I want to emphasize, of Nassau County. The district attorney, Ann Donnelly, I want to thank her for her leadership and her partnership. And I want to thank our colleagues in law enforcement, our elected officials, community partners, members of the press, and all of you who have joined us today. It is an honor to stand alongside the Nassau County District Attorney as we confront the rising tide of anti-Semitism and hate in our state and communities. Before I begin, I just want to acknowledge, the DA will acknowledge our elected officials, but I would like to acknowledge some friends of mine who facilitated this partnership. I'd like to thank Kirk Sendline of the Hate Crimes Unit. Thank you, Kirk. Nicole Terso and Joseph Damiani of the Communications Department in the DA's office, because of them, we have this partnership. They opened up the doors and facilitated the partnership, so I want to thank you very much. Across Long Island, we are witnessing a disturbing surge in bias incidents and hateful rhetoric. Too many lives have been impacted by words that wound and actions that terrorize. At HMTC, we know that hatred does not appear in a vacuum. It grows where ignorance persists, where intolerance is allowed to fester, and where words go unchecked. Today's announcement cements a critical partnership. The District Attorney of Nassau County's office and the Holocaust Memorial and Tolerance Center will work hand in hand to stop hate before it escalates. We are rolling out a complete and comprehensive campaign on May 1st, and we will hold accountable all those who choose to divide us. Thank you for being here.
You're very welcome.
Deterrence through vigilant enforcement. When deterrence meets education, our community grows stronger, safer, and more united. The DA's office will pursue every legal avenue to prosecute bias-motivated crimes to the fullest extent. I'm going to play one of the PSAs, the audio version of it. The PSAs and multi-layered campaign that's rolling out will include posters and flyers for schools, all schools in Nassau County, Jewish centers, Jewish community centers, and organizations that are willing to put it on their bulletin boards. We will also have audio files, video files for the TV networks, as well as social media. We have social media presence as well. So it's a full-blown campaign, and it will be relentless. I'm going to play the audio file.
Here. We will continue to hold accountable. I'm Nassau County District Attorney Ann Donnelly.
I'm Bernie Fershpan from HMTC.
Long Island doesn't stand for hate. We stand united.
Every word or action that promotes hatred or intolerance toward our vibrant communities has consequences. It stokes fear and division.
But we have no tolerance for such despicable behavior. We will continue to hold accountable those who try to divide us. And our partners at HMTC are here to provide the education needed to inspire change.
Before you speak or act, stop and think. Consider the gravity of your words and actions. They can change lives, for better or worse.
So choose wisely, because stepping over the line can mean facing arrest, prosecution, possible jail time, and mandatory enrollment in corrected educational programs.
You have a choice. Instead of letting hate define you, choose to be a beacon of hope. Reach higher for yourself and extend a helping hand to others.
When deterrence meets education, our community grows stronger, safer, and more united.
Together, the Nassau County District Attorney's Office and HMTC are working to win the fight against hate on Long Island.
Remember, stop and think, and choose to be a force for good.
Together, we will reshape the narrative, not one of division, but of shared humanity. For those of you that want to download the videos or audio files, it is on the QR code right here and also in the packets that I gave you earlier. So I would like to first bring up the District Attorney, Ann Donnelly, please.
Thank you. It is an honor to be here, and I'm very proud to enter into this partnership to get a message across to all Nassau County residents, all Long Island residents, and everyone in this country should hear. We don't stand for hate. We stand together, united. Nassau County will not stand by and let anti-Semitic crimes be committed. We will stand together. We will prosecute people who cross that line. But an important first step is something that's offered right here at this museum, and that's education. I encourage everyone to come and visit the museum. I encourage schools to bring their students here to learn and to hear the stories that may change their hearts and change their minds. So everyone stands together for unity and goodness. Be a beacon of hope, not a voice of hatred. Thank you. Step on your line.
Thank you, Madam DA. I am so grateful for this partnership. It really means a lot to us. It means a lot to the people of Nassau County. And I truly believe that it will make a dent in hate crimes here in Nassau County, and I look forward to seeing the stats go down as a result. Action is what's important. It's not just words, but action, and we're taking some serious action here. I'd like to call up next the chairman of the board of the Holocaust Memorial and Tolerance Center, Mr. Alan Mindell.
Thank you, Bernie, for all your work on this issue. Thank you for always being a beacon of light. Thank you for being one of our most prolific docents and being the person on the ground teaching so many of the kids throughout Long Island, which is what we primarily do. We educate about 35,000 students each year going to their schools or their schools coming here, like there are students today, and trying to use the horrific history and lessons of the Holocaust to teach what it means to stand up against hate, what it means to be an upstander, to teach the horrible history of anti-Semitism that has gone for thousands of years, and to teach some of the other outrageous parts of history that have affected so many communities. We very much thank DA Donnelly for being here today, for her leadership that has come since she has been there, and for all she has done to work with us, and schools have done, to bring some of their most troubled students here, and all the efforts we have done to try to educate a community before we have to punish members of it. And so it is because of the leadership of District Attorney Donnelly that we are here today in a community that we hope everyone can feel safe and welcome. And so with that, I thank you all for your time. I'll be available to answer any of the questions you may have on this topic or any other. And I pass it.
Oh. Okay, then call it. I'd like to call up next Jen DeSena, please. You have a few words to say. I understand?
Thank you, everybody, for being here. I'm North Hempstead Town Supervisor Jen DeSena, and I am so excited about this program. I knew District Attorney Ann Donnelly back before she was the district attorney. She did a program called Stop Then Send. I was the head of an educational program in school. This is what we need. We need to explain to our students the trouble they can get in online. It's a new world, and we as adults have not done enough to educate our students about the dangers of what they say and do online. So this program, it's just another example of the great work being done here at the HMTC. Education. You can't solve this with just a slogan. You have to educate. And so the town of North Hempstead is very excited about this program. Of course, we will be a part of it and support it as much as we can. We see since October 7th that some of the old messaging about never forget needs more. And, you know, and Alan Mandel has spoken passionately about this, about what we need to do next. We need to reach younger people, and they're doing that at their Upstander dinner. They had a tremendous number of young people who are ready to step up and continue this mission. It is about education, about empathy. So having people stop before they do or say something and think about how hurtful it is, how devastating, how hateful, is exactly what we need in Nassau County. So I thank our district attorney, I thank the HMTC leadership, and I very much look forward to the education that this program will bring. Thank you.